This is the STV News. Good evening. Police are investigating a banner unveiled by Rangers fans ahead of yesterday's Old Firm derby. The tifo, in the end opposite Celtic's travelling support, featured provocative wording and appeared to show the former Ibrox manager Graham Souness aiming a shotgun. The First Minister has condemned it and spoke to our political editor Colin Mackay.
I was speaking to the First Minister ahead of the launch of his programme for government tomorrow, but I also asked him about the incidents at Ibrox over the weekend at that Old Firm match. The bottle thrown onto the park, but also that huge banner that was unfurled by fans, which Rangers say has crossed the line.
There's been some behaviour at football matches over the weekend by a minority. I think it's a real shame that the overwhelming majority of football fans are essentially have to deal with the fact that there could be isolated pieces of behaviour which are unacceptable or regrettable, and they have to be addressed.
But that banner wasn't isolated, that was an entire stand, an entire section at Ibrox.
Well, these issues have got to be part of the discussion that goes forward, but the government's position.
About that,
well, the government's position has been clearly set out as to what we're going to do, what approach we're going to take, and I believe it's important we sustain that.
What are you going to do about something like that?
Well, it's important that we consider all these issues and reflect on them as part of the government's agenda.
But you said it was clear what you were going to do. What are you going to do? In terms of the giant banner at Ibrox?
Well, there has to be responsible behaviour at football matches. It's absolutely vital that at all football matches there's a respectful behaviour is undertaken, and that has to be followed by the clubs involved. If there are issues that require the involvement of the police, then the police have to be involved in these issues.
And police are now investigating those incidents at Ibrox. Now, what the First Minister really wanted to talk about was the launch of his programme for government and Parliament tomorrow. He was at the Heineken UK headquarters in Edinburgh today. It employs 500 people in the city. The company has spent £2 million revamping it. They're spending another £4 million investing in pubs in Scotland. Now, the First Minister says that his plans will boost the economy as well as helping people cope with the cost of living crisis and improving public services. Labour say he's already broken more than 100 promises in government. The Conservatives say it's time to cut the nonsense and get on with what people really care about.
Colin Mackay. Meanwhile, in a separate incident during yesterday's Old Firm derby, officers are investigating after a man was caught on camera appearing to mock the Ibrox disaster. Now, police say they're also looking into potential hate crime after a video appeared to show a St Mirren fan with additional support needs being mocked by Aberdeen supporters. Aberdeen say the chanting was completely unacceptable. A man has been arrested after armed police locked down a street in Murray. Firearm officers were called to Torridon Park in Forres last night after reports of concern for a person. A 34-year-old man has been arrested in connection with the incident. Erskine veterans working with pupils from the local Parkmains High School have created a book remembering their experiences from World War II to mark the start of VE Day celebrations. It's called My Life Through World War II and records the memories of those who served and lived through the war, covering such topics as evacuation, rationing and life after the conflict.
In the past, when I was a younger man, I often wondered why old men cried. And this is a part of it. It's memories of the past that come back, long forgotten, well, hidden if you like, when events like this come forward and you start viewing back. So that's why I'm one of those old men.
In sport, Cyril Dessers says he's proud to have scored almost 50 goals for Rangers in 2 seasons, despite criticism from fans he says hurt him a lot. The Nigerian striker scored his 25th goal of this season to put the Ibrox side in front in the Old Firm derby. Champion Celtic equalised through Adam Ida's goal. Captain Callum McGregor is urging his teammates to finish the season in style with another treble.
The day I signed, you would tell the fans, this striker is going to score, 47 goals in 2 seasons. I think everybody would have said, oh, yes, please. I'm just trying to do my job, and it hurt me a lot in the beginning, but now I kind of moved past that.
If we can finish with maximum wins, then it's been a really good season, and then obviously that will take us nicely into the cup final where like I said, we can't come off it. There's got to be super focused when that last week comes that we're ready to deliver again.
Philip has the weather.
Midday Mayan temples, followed by sunny afternoons on the sand. TUI sponsors STV weather.
Hello and a very good evening to you. Well, for the rest of this upcoming week, high pressure is dominating our weather. And as you can see on the chart, the high pressure is situated directly on top of the UK. So we'll see very light winds day by day, variable amounts of cloud, but plenty of fine, dry and settled conditions. And that looks set to continue well into next weekend. Back to you just now, though, we've got clear skies dominating as we head into the overnight period. So we'll see temperatures dropping away, touch of frost forming in some rural spots, and also some mist and fog patches developing through the early hours of tomorrow morning, particularly around parts of the northeast, with lows tonight of around -3, possibly -4 in rural Glen. So a chilly start to Tuesday with some patchy frost in places, but then it's another fine, dry and bright day to come. Plenty of sunny spells. The high pressure shifts a little further eastwards though, so the cloud around the periphery of that high pressure will start to move in across parts of the Western Isles and the Northern Isles. Temperatures tomorrow reaching highs of 17. Similar conditions on Wednesday, patchy cloud with sunny spells and those temperatures climbing once again, highs of possibly 18. Bye-bye.
TUI sponsors STV weather.
And that's all from the STV News for this bank holiday. From everyone, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening.